Hey everyone, just waiting for YouTube to catch up here. Hey Mary, hey Karen, glad you're here. Hey Karen. Yeah, you are the early birds. It takes a few minutes for people to come in, so we'll just give it a couple minutes. But I'm altering the cigar tubes that Siobhan sent me. Hey Sylvia. They look like this. And I painted them, so they covered really nicely with the paint. Just fix my page here so I can see the chat properly. Okay, there's this. There we go. Hey, Scottish Crafter, and I'm terribly sorry I've forgotten your name. I'm terrible with names. Glad you're here. Sam, that's right. Hey, Siobhan. Glad you're here, Sam. I'm going to be working on the cigar tubes that Siobhan sent me. And this was what they originally looked like. And then I painted them in these very pretty shabby colors. I used some chalk paint. Gave them a coat of gesso and then a couple of coats of the paint. And I also made some pieces to go on top as well. And I've curved them a bit so they dried nicely. And these are just printable images, and I used glossy accents on them. And then I added some micro beads. This one's got the crack accents on it, so it's a bit crackled. I thought that would be fun. So I'm gonna probably put one of these on the front, I think, just for some pretty color. But they came out nice. I'm pretty happy with those. And yeah, I just printed them on cardstock and then put the glossy accents on them. And then I bent them slightly around when they were wet so they would dry like that. So those, and of course I have lots of laces and trims. Hey Carla. Yeah, I'd never seen these before either, Mary, but Siobhan found them at her charity shop, and she was lovely enough to send me a few. So I'm very excited about altering them. So is anybody else going to be crafting today? So I think we'll get started. There seems to be enough people here. Oh yes, I suppose it is dinner time in Scotland. What are you having for dinner, Sam? I love Scottish food. Oh yeah, I have that envelope punch board too. Oh, Sylvia's making tags and flowers. Cool. Mints and tatties, yes. Oh, you're making a junk journal, Carla? Oh, that's cool. I want to have Karen on the panel one day soon, Karen, when you're settled somewhere. And Karen's roaming around the Canadian wilderness in an RV. See, I don't like haggis. I had it when I was a kid and I just did not like it. We had a neighbor who was Scottish and she tricked us into trying it. She just told us it was mince and it didn't taste like that. I didn't care for it. Oh, and Mary's crocheting flowers. Yes, you're in Canada too. You're not that far from me, Mary. You're about 2 hours, I think, south of me. Hey, Kim. So I'm going to get started on these. Like I said, for everybody that just came in, I'm altering these very cool cigar tubes that Siobhan sent me. And this is what they look like originally. And they've just got a screw top lid. And all I did was go over them with a bit of gesso and then a couple of coats of some chalk paint, and that's where I'm at the moment. I did paint all the lids pink because I'd already cleaned my brush. So the blue ones have pink lids. But anyway, so I'm going to work on these, and then I've got these that I showed a second ago as well. So these were just images I printed, and then I put glossy accents and micro beads over them. So, and they're just printed on cardstock, and then when they were wet, I just kind of molded them a little bit around the tubes so they wouldn't crack. Although they may still, but we'll see. They'll look more vintage if they crack, right? So I'm going to get started on these, and I've got some laces and trims here. So I think I'm going to do a blue one first. Hey, Marina. Hey, River City. You'll have to tell me your name again. I'm sorry, hon. Terrible with names. Is it Deborah? No. It does stick to everything, Marina. You're right. I love chalk paint. It's one of my favorites. So I'm just going to probably wrap this beautiful lace, which the lovely Kateri sent me the other day. And I'm sorry it's a little dark in here today, but it's a really dull, rainy day. So I'm going to take the lid off of this while I'm working on it. And I'm just going to take some of this lace here and I'm going to start wrapping it around and get that on here. And we'll cut that. And if you have questions, just put them in all caps. If I miss, just, yell at me if I miss your question. I'd love to know how to make chalk paint, my own chalk paint. That would be awesome. Okay, so we're just going to start gluing. These are going to be so adorable, I think, when they're done. And I don't think they'll take too long. Oh, you just add plaster of Paris to paint or marble dust. Oh, wow. That's cool. That's cool. Yeah, okay, your name's Deborah. Okay, River City Creative. Deborah, I will try very hard to remember that. So let me just roll this over. And then we'll cut off the excess. I'm not worried about the glue showing through on this layer because I'm going to end up layering quite a bit on here. So let me just trim this off here. Probably should have put that down a little lower, but that's okay. We can cut it. Hey, Davida. Just have to make sure I can get the lid back on, which I'm pretty sure I can. Yep, there we go. Okay, so we've got the first layer of lace on there. So I think what I will do, is maybe pick out the image I want to put on here first, and then we'll work around the image. I kind of like this one. So I think that's what I'm going to put on there. And I'll just start on the one side and then glue that down and then kind of roll it because I don't want it to crack. And I have a tutorial on my channel for something similar to these. I used a different image and I put some rhinestones around it, but it's basically the same principle. And I like that the glossy accents, if you just print that off on your printer, like the glossy accents doesn't make the image run, because usually when you get inkjet wet, the image runs, but it doesn't with glossy accents. So I like that. So there, that's on there now. That looks good. I like that. And I've got some of this trim, this pearl trim. So I think I want to put that around there. Oh, and by the way, guys, because it's a live show, that means there is a coupon code for Craft Supplies for You, and it's craftsuppliesforyou.net. And it's 25% off your order. And you just put the code live chat, one word, in the box at the end when you check out. I'm sure the lovely Karen can get the link for Craft Supplies for You. And also, if you want to join the Angel Dream Crafts Facebook group, I always post my digital images that I use in my live class in the group. So you can get these for free in our Facebook group if you want to use these on a project. Yeah, I think I'm going to put this around here, but let's see. I'm going to put something. What do I want to do? Maybe we'll do this first. And you can get all these pretty laces at KS4U. And this is a great project because you can use your snippets on this too. Great project for snippets. You know, Mary, I got mine at Walmart years ago, my printer, and I paid like $39 for it, and I've probably had it for 5 years now. And it's just a cheapy Walmart printer. So you don't have to pay a lot for your printer, and it comes with ink. So, you know, your first batch of ink that you have it comes with it. So that's not so bad. And I get my ink on Amazon. I get a color and a black. It costs about $30, which is almost as much as I paid for the printer, but the ink lasts me probably about 3 months, and I print quite a bit. So yeah, printing can be a little pricey, and you can also put things on a jump drive and take it to places like Staples, and they'll print them off for you as well. Okay, so I'm just gonna glue these little bottom bits down here. We need a glue stick. Yes, you can print on fabric with it, Mary. I buy the fabric sheets, and they're from Jacquard, but you can get the fabric sheets at Michael's. The other thing that you can do is you can use just a regular piece of printer paper that you would put in your printer, and I put double-sided tape on top of the paper, and then I put fabric on top of it. You can print on linen. I know a lady who prints on denim, and she's printed on burlap. I tried the burlap. My printer did not like it. It got stuck, so that was a whole thing. So I won't be doing that again, but I'd love to print on denim. But I have printed on like floral fabric and this kind of fabric I've printed on, this sort of script. I've printed on that before. And all this is just a piece of computer paper. And you'll see when I pull this piece off here, Mary, it's just double-sided tape that I've put down there. See the tape there? And it just, you put your fabric on there so it's nice and flat. You cut it right along the edge so nothing gets caught in your printer, and you just run it through your printer and it prints right on top. I know you get tired of it, Siobhan, I agree. So I kind of do both. I do both. Okay, so I put this at the bottom here. And now I'm going to go around this image with this GIMP trim that is from KS4U. No, I haven't printed on eyelet lace, Carla. Ah, joie de fille, how are you? I saw you at Jamie's class the other day. Feisty Mom's Craft Room. I'm pretty sure that was the class I saw you at. Well, you know, crafting is expensive hobby, Mary, right? It's a very expensive hobby. But what would we do without it, right? So I'm just going to go around the edge of my little image here with this white gimpy trim, just to kind of frame it. I think these are going to be so adorable when they're done. And hopefully I won't burn my fingers. And you know, this would be cute if you were sending like a little stick pin kit to somebody. You could put the pins and the pearls and all the pieces on the inside of this. You could fill it with all kinds of goodies to send to somebody. Just a little happy mail, you know, one of these little tubes and a card, I'm sure would just brighten anybody's day. Now, what is your first name? Is it Fiona? Because Joie de Fille tells me that it's Fiona, but I could be wrong. Oh, you're in Fort Langley, Karen? Oh, so jealous. I have yet to get to British Columbia. That's on my bucket list. It's way on the other side of Canada. It's very, very far from me. I'm hoping Karen will make her way to Ontario one day. That's what I'm hoping. So we can have a coffee at Tim's. Okay, let's get that down there. So there, I've gone around the image with the gimpy trim. They're metal, Mary. These are metal. And that's what they look like originally. It's a General Grant cigar. All right, let's do some of this pearl trim maybe, or should I put another smaller trim up here? Or maybe I should put this one up here. Same as the bottom. Yeah, let's do that. I'll try and keep all my seams the same way at the back. These will not take long to do, I'm sure. Okay. I hope I'm in shot here. Like I said, this is a great snippet project. I'm thinking of doing a snippet swap. Yes, I'm in the Halliburton area, Mary. Yep. Jeannie! I'm so glad you're here. I hope you've had fun with your company, Jeannie. I bet they had fun with you, though. I think you'd be the life of the party, Jeannie. Oh, and Janine, hi, I didn't see you come in. I'm so glad you're here. All right, so I'm going to put this pearl trim on top of the lid, so when I unscrew it, that would come off, but that's okay. I think that's what we want to do here. And I'm going to put like a little hanger on the top, so whoever gets these, they can hang them up if they like, or, you know, whatever they wish. Oh my gosh, that looks so cute. I love it. Love it, love it. This is one of my favorite Craft Supplies for You trims, but I don't know if she has any left. Now, I know Siobhan tea-dyed the top of this, and it came out a lovely beige color. Hey, Alex. Nice to see you. And Beth. It's so nice to have all of you here. Okay, so that's where we're at the moment. Adorable, right? So I think what I want to do now is I want to have some kind of dangles at the bottom. And I do have some dangle trim. So I think what I want to do is maybe cut a piece of this. If I can find the end of it. There we go. Ah, St. Catharines. My cousin lives in St. Catharines, Alex. Actually, Thorold, which is very close to St. Catharines. So I'm just going to cut some of these dangles off of here and put them on the bottom, I think. So let me just cut some of these leaves off here. And I don't mind doing that with this trim because I still have this at the top, which you can still use for a trim. So it's another way to get more out of your laces. And for the new folks who came in, there is a link in the description box for Craft Supplies for You. And I see Karen has just put the link for Craft Supplies for You in. It's a 25% off coupon. Thank you, Karen. And you put the code live chat in the bottom. It's in the description box there. And you put that in the box at the checkout, the coupon box. and you get 25% off your order. Now, you can only use one coupon when you check out, so you can't use any other coupons. All right, so I'm going to put these on like this, if you can see that there. The prices are in American funds. It's an American store, Marina. But Julie's prices are great. And being that I'm in Canada, I can tell you that I get my orders super fast from her. So, you know, no issue that you're in Canada. Trust me on that one. And even with the exchange rate, she's still got the best prices around. So I'm going to just put these on here now. That's going to look so cute, dangling off the bottom there. And you guys make sure everybody is subbed to everybody in the chat. We'd like to share. Let's see here. One more right there. So now I've got these dangling on the bottom, the nice leaves here. Super cute. So I think what I'm going to do now is, I think I'll put some seam binding on the top, and I'm going to use something else Siobhan sent me, which is this beautiful silk saree trim that she sent me this week. Thank you, Siobhan. I love this stuff. And oh, look at the colors. They're just so beautiful. So I think I'm going to use the blue to just put that on the top like that. And then I think I'll put like a flower or something on the top of the lid as well. We're getting close to finishing this one. Like I said, they don't take much to do. Really, Janine? Aw. Janine, you're so talented. I can't believe that you've lost your mojo, my friend. Thanks, Jeannie. And I'm going to be having lots of different YouTubers on my panel soon. And you guys are going to just be amazed when you see who's coming on. It's going to be very exciting. That'll be in the next few weeks. I'm still working out some dates with a few folks, but I'm really excited. It's going to be fun. So I've got this little flower here, also from Craft Supplies for You, and I'm going to put that right on the top. And try not to get glue strings all over the place, or glue myself to it. So let's put that flower down on the top there. So there, I've put that little flower on the top and the beautiful saree trim. Yes, share the love. Am I going to give you a hint? Oh. Jeannie did give a hint. Well, we'll see. We'll see. Oh my goodness, the glue strings. So there's where I'm at so far. I think I just want to fill it out just a little bit more at the bottom. I think what I might do now is add some of this eyelash trim that I have. And a great place for eyelash trim I found here, if you're in Canada, check the dollar store. I got several different maybe whoever will come on next Tuesday. Yeah, I don't know who that is. Oh my goodness. Well, you know what? Whoever it is, I know we're gonna have a lot of fun. You guys are all fun. And if anybody here is interested in being on with me, just shoot me a message. You know, I'd love to have all of you guys on. You know, I like sharing and I just have fun with all of you guys. So if anybody wants to come on with me, hey, Crafting with Angels. Yep, Carla, I will. Okay, so what I did was I found these images and I will post these images. I post all of the images that I use in my class. Yes, use caps because Kim is a little old and blind. Um, I post these images in the Angel Dream Crafts Facebook group so you guys can get them for free. So if you want to join the group, I always post images in there for you guys to use. So I printed these off on cardstock, so it's just plain white cardstock. And then I took my glossy accents, which is this stuff, and also my crackle accents, which is this stuff. And I just put it all over top of the images while they were still, before I cut them out. I just spread it all over and it comes out nice and even and shiny. And then I took some micro beads and some tiny little bling. And this bling that I used here, it looks like this. You can find this on eBay under nail art, or even at your dollar store, even in the US, I think at your Dollar Tree. Anything that's used for nail art is great for crafting for small little things. So when the glossy accents were wet, I put some of the micro beads on it and I just let them dry overnight. Now, when they were still a bit damp, I took my cigar tubes here and I just slightly bent them a little bit. Now, this one did crack, but that's okay. But just so they would dry with this curve in it. Otherwise, they would have dried flat. But I wanted them to have a bit of a curve because I knew they were going over top of this. So that's all I did, Carla. Just printed on cardstock, glossy accents, sprinkled micro beads on them, and little pieces of bling from my stash. So that's it. They're really super easy. And on my channel, I do have a tutorial, Carla. It is, let me see, I still have some left, I think. They look like this. I added rhinestones around them. And I did some cupcake ones and some images of vintage ladies. Now these ones I did add foil to, but you don't even have to do that. Hey, Angie. I'm so glad you're here, girl. So that's basically what I did, Carla, for those. So pretty simple. All right, so I've cut some eyelash trim here, and I'm just going to put that on the bottom, and then I think I'm going to put a bow on here, and we're going to call it done. And then we'll move on to another one here. We'll do a pink one next, I think. And then you can add bling to these. You can add anything. I'm sure you would all come up with some fun and unique ideas for these. And I bet you can find these cigar tubes on eBay. I'm going to have a look later and see. but I bet you could find them on eBay. So there's the bottom now. It's got the eyelash trim and the dangles. You slept in, Angie. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I think what I want to do now is make a bow, and we're going to call this one Done. So I'm going to use that same Saree trim, I think, in this beautiful blue color, and make a bow. A simple and easy bow to put on the front. Let's see here. Where do I want this? I think we'll put that right there, right on the front. So there we go. Fini. So that didn't take long, and it's pretty simple and easy to do, but I love how it came out. And like I said, what a lovely little gift to pop in the mail to somebody. Wouldn't cost much to mail at all, but certainly brighten somebody's day. I'll send them to you, Siobhan. I'll send them to you, hon. But if I know Siobhan's not on Facebook, so I can send them to you. But if for anybody else, if you want these, just join the Angel Dream Crafts Facebook group, and you can get all the images, like I said, that I use. So let's do another one. Let's do a pink one this time. And I think what I'm going to do is use some beautiful lace that the lovely Siobhan also sent me. And it's this beautiful pink and silver one. Bye, Karen. Thank you so much. Enjoy your breakfast, hon. And I'm going to get you on here one day. Very soon. Very soon. All right, so let's add this on here. I think that'll be so pretty. So let me just put this on here and just run a bead of glue. Try not to burn myself because I did that once already today. Let's roll that. Sorry, I'm out of shot there. You can see how much I measure. Okay. So I might not have time to do all four, but we'll see what we can get done. We will see. They are cigar tubes, Ange. They look like this. Olivia! So glad you're here, sweetie. Yeah, Siobhan sent me these in some Happy Mail last week. And she found them at a charity shop. So she was lovely enough to send me some. So that's what we're altering, is these fun cigar tubes. Let me just take this lid off here and trim that down a little bit. Okay. Now the bottom here, trim that up a bit too. And hopefully Olivia will come on live with me one day soon too. You're sending me a box, Jeannie? You are very naughty. No, these ones don't have a smell at all. Yeah, they don't have any scent whatsoever. Okay, so there's the pink and silver lace on top of the pink tube. And for the new folks that just came in, all I did was coat of gesso and a couple of coats of chalk paint. That's all I did. And they covered nicely from the original. So, which I actually don't even mind the original that much. You know, it's a very vintage looking image, so I don't even mind that. And then I printed off some images here and put glossy accents over them and some micro beads. So that's what I'm putting on the front of the tubes. And I think I'm going to use this one. I think that one would be super pretty on there. So I think I'm going to do that one. So let me just glue that down. And then we'll roll that. So it stays down nice and firm. There we go. Oh, they would be nice for a Christmas decoration. Yes, they sure would, Siobhan. Absolutely. Okay, so, and I also have this beautiful lace, which the lovely Lynn Bentley sent me, and it's this most beautiful rose gold. So I thought I would cut out a couple of the leaves and a few of the little flowers to add on here. Hey, Crystal. Hey, Jordana. I'm so glad you're all here. So let me just trim some of these flowers out here. If anybody has any questions or anything, feel free to ask. And don't forget the coupon code is in the description box for craftsuppliesforyou.net store for 25% off your order. No one could ignore you, Jeannie. There's no way. So I'm just going to quickly cut out some of these little flowers here. And I think I'm just going to leave the netting on because I like the shabby look of that. So let me just cut some of these. And we're going to put those around on top of the tube. Aw, you guys are a hoot. You guys are so funny. No one could ever be mad at you, Jeannie. That's not possible. You make everybody smile, so there's no way that's possible. I just don't believe that. Okay, so I've cut out a few of these. So let me glue on some of these around here. Oh, actually, what I should do first, where did I put that? I should go around the image first with this. Oh, and I have pearl. I forgot I had this. Some pearl strands here to dangle on the bottom of this one. All right, we'll do this first, then we'll do these. I know what I'm doing, really. I'm in Ontario, Canada, Marina. Where are you? You guys should all put where you're from. in the chat so we all know. It's an international group here, that's for sure. And there's a lot of Canadians here. Yay! Oh, you leaving, Olivia? Thank you for stopping by, sweetie. I'll message you soon. I'll talk to you soon, hon. I'm glad you came. It was good to see you. Oh, you're in Wales. Oh, see, I've never been to Wales. I want to get there. I've been to the UK, to England and Scotland, but not Wales. Memphis, Tennessee. Oh, you're in Toronto, Marina? Well, I was born in Toronto. Now, do you know where Algonquin Park is, Marina? Because I'm up in that area, in around the Halliburton, Algonquin Park area. Lots of Canadians. Don't tempt me. Don't tempt me. I will come and visit you. Yeah, I will. You never know. I could knock on your door and say, hi, put the kettle on. Oh, right, Ottawa. Yeah, so yeah, you know where exactly I am. And you're in Arizona, but you're from Milwaukee. Oh, wow. Oh, you live in Arizona. Okay. I've always wanted to go to Arizona too. I hear the air is beautiful there. So now I'm going to add some of these little leaves that I cut just on the bottom here. I think they will look super pretty. Let me just trim that little piece there. So I've got two of these leaves here. So I'm going to put one there and one there. Yeah, that's the right way. Yeah, Ottawa is only about 2 hours from me. Maybe not 2 hours, maybe an hour and a half. It's not that far. You don't think you have an accent, Jeannie? You do a little. Okay, Carly, get that coffee, girl. We all need our coffee. Okay, so let me add a couple of these little flowers now along the sides here. I love this lace that she sent me. It's so pretty. Oops, that's upside down. Okay, I'm just going to set these ones aside for a minute. So there is where we're at the moment, minus the glue strings. And I added some of those little leaves I cut out here and then up here, just to kind of give it that rose gold look. What do you store in the tubes? Well, I was saying earlier, Crystal, if you were sending like a little stick pin kit or something to somebody, you could put the pins in here. and beads and whatever. You could fill it with pearls. You could roll up some lace even and put it in there. Anything really. And Siobhan had said that these would be gorgeous as Christmas tree ornaments. You could even put some money in there. You know, if you had somebody who was graduating or something, you could alter that in like a graduate style and put some cash in there. Aw, I'm so sorry that happened to you. No, no judging here, hon. And you know, I understand how you feel. I was off YouTube for a year because of something that happened to me, and you know, it's been so wonderful getting back now. And you know, the majority of our craft community is very non-judgmental, so you're always welcome here. Okay, so what I want to do now then is put some dangles on the bottom, and like I said, I've got this pearl trim here. Um, and then I've also got this dangle, which I could put on the bottom as well. So I'm going to cut a few of these dangles off of here, off the bottom of this trim. That's a KS4U dangle. And we're just going to wrap that around the base. And then I'll add the pearls. Yeah, you do have to ignore the bad stuff. It's hard though. It's very difficult. Okay. Let me add this to the bottom. Just flip that up a little bit there. And I'm just going to wrap that around a couple times, I think. I've got enough here to do that almost twice. And that will end there. So now we have dangles. Dangles on the bottom. That's true. Yes, it does happen to crafters, unfortunately. So now I've got some of this. So I'm just going to cut a few lengths of this. And then we're going to add this to the bottom as well. I don't use a lot of pearl trim, but for a project like this, like I don't use this kind of pearl trim much, but for a project like this, it works really well. That should probably be enough. I like the dangles. Oh, look, that's almost long enough right there. All right. So I'm just going to glue these to the bottom now. I'll put a blob of glue here. Glue those down. It's a pretty easy project, really. So I hope you guys will give these a try if you see these, or check out eBay. I am going to look on eBay and see if I can find some. Or test tubes, like I know Olivia's got on her channel some altered test tubes she's done. Olivia Hernandez, she was just here. So you could check out her channel as well. Okay, so there's the pearls on the bottom now with the dangles. Yeah, this is a great project for using all the bits, Carla, for sure. Yes, new projects are exciting. Okay, so the lid. And I want to do the same thing. I love how this pearl looks. So I'm probably going to glue that to the top, and then we'll do our bow, and then we've got the second one finished. And we will just do that, and then snip it. And then I think I'm going to do the same thing I did with this one and use the Saree trim for our bow. And I think I'll use this one. It's variegated. I like the way that looks. So I think I'll do the bow first. I love this Saree. And Siobhan's got a link to her, this lady's store. I believe it's called Heron Yarns. Correct me if I'm wrong, Siobhan. And it's on Etsy. And that's where she got this beautiful Saree trim from. What are we saying? Chocolate? What? Chocolate? That's the magic word. I'm a coffee drinker too, Carla. So I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to put a flower on top of this one. Let's see what I got here. I might use this one. And these are from Craft Supplies for You too, these flowers. She has beautiful wedding flowers in her shop. Okay. Yeah, I like that. That can go on the top. Oops, I need a glue stick. So there we go. Number 2. It's got this beautiful flower on the top with the pearl spray and then the Saree. And I use this gorgeous pink and silver lace. Another image, some dangles, and a few little pieces of that trim. I've still got a few of these flowers left, so I think I might glue these on. So let me do that. Let's glue these on here somewhere, maybe on the back. Just finish that off. Maybe I'll put one there too. And then one on the bow. Right there. There. So I put one on the bow there. So that is number 2. I'm not sure. Should I do one more? Yes, Bailey's in the tubes. I'm with you on that, Ange. I'm with you on that one. We'll do one more. We're just at an hour now, so I think we got time for one more. Let's do another blue one. Take the lid off, and then we'll go back to using this beautiful white lace that Kateri sent me, which was so sweet of her. Just add that there. And then we'll cut this. Ah, you were uploading a video, were you? You're welcome. I like to enable there. No problem. That's how we find things out, right? Although I could blame Siobhan because she's the one who found these originally and then sent them to me. So it's kind of Siobhan's fault. Yeah, customs, crazy. And sometimes here in Canada, they just randomly open packages. And I don't know, I'm just lucky, I guess, because they pick mine often. And then they charge you like, I think $18 just for the privilege of opening your package for no reason. So then you have to pay the customs fee when you get your package. So great. Yes, you are the enabler, Siobhan. It's true. Naughty, naughty Siobhan. Okay, let me just trim that a little more. Just don't want the lid to catch. I really should use smaller scissors for this. But I think they're in the other room, my smaller scissors. There we go. We'll trim this. Okay, and then we'll glue the bottom down. Okay. Oh no. Oh yes, they would be cool on a dress form crystal. I'm so sorry that happened to you, Marina. I hate it when things come broken. Oh, that's awful. Okay, I think I want to use this one. I really just like these hot pink roses on here. So I'm going to glue this one down. Okay. Pretty. Hey, Marlene, I'm glad you're here. Did I see my daughter come in here? Did I miss that? Yes, my daughter, Jordan, Paranoid Princess. Hey girl, didn't see you come in. I'm glad you're here. I hope you're feeling better, sweetheart. Okay, so I think we're gonna kind of do this one with some blues, maybe. I like this, how this looks, so I think I'm gonna use this piece. And that, okay. Yep, that'll be pretty. Aw. I hope you feel better, sweetheart. I haven't seen your garden video yet, Marlene. I've got to go over and watch that. It's in my watch later, though. I'm so behind on answering comments, and oh my goodness, I'm just very behind on stuff. Oh, I cut that too big, but okay, that's all right. I think we'll just cut that middle piece out. I don't want to cover up my image. So we'll just snip this part out. That'll be cute. I love turquoise. Oh, I know. I love this color, Jeannie. It's so pretty. A friend sent me this lace quite a while ago. Okay. So that's where we're at the moment. Oh, sweetie, you gotta not work yourself so hard. Jordan is an amazing artist. Absolutely amazing. Okay, so I'm going to go around the image now with that same trim. I just like how that finishes the image off. So we'll do that. And I think too, with this one, I might Mod Podge it. I've got some napkins. I do a couple more and Mod Podge them. I think that would be another way to alter these. That would be fun. But I mean, you could do anything on these. You could mix media these like crazy because, ouch, because they're metal. Oh, just burnt my finger. Yay! Hazards of crafting. So there we go. I've gone around the image. It's cool here too, Marina. It's a little too cool where I am. I prefer, you know, a little warmer. Um, okay, what should we do for dangles on this one? What should we do? Whatever should we do? I think I want to add some appliques though. Hmm. I think I want to add some of that. Yes, crafter workplace hazards, that's true. No, me neither, Jeannie. I like it to be, you know, kind of warm, but, you know, not hot, hot. I hate the humidity. Okay, we're gonna do that. Okay. And again, I want to use the pearls. I just think they look so pretty. I love the way they look. All right, let's trim that. And then I think we need to figure out some dangles. And I put that there on the back. I like this little applique. So I think we're going to do that. And then dangles. And then we're getting close to being done. I think I would like to use more of these. I love these dangles. I just love the way the leaves look. So we'll cut some of those. And then I think what I might do too is add maybe a bit more of the eyelash trim. 2, 3, 4, one more. Oh, I bet it's impossible to escape the heat where you are, Jeannie. Or Janine, sorry. That might be too hot for me. But I wouldn't mind visiting there one day. I hear it's beautiful there. Oh, I think I'm going to put that under there. Yeah, let's put these under here. Wrong way. Wrong way. Okay. All right, so we've got this on the bottom now. Yes, she did write a book. Jordan works in a lot of different mediums. She is a writer. She works with mixed media things. She paints. She sews. She is a costumer. She does it all. She does it all. Okay, so what to do, what to do. Where did I put that trim? I think we're going to use this mint green one. That would look super pretty on here. So we're going to do a bow. And then we'll make a hanger for the top. Oh, I love this mint green. It's so pretty. That's gorgeous. I might add a little bit of bling too. And then we'll make the hanger. This sari is so soft. It's just beautiful. You guys have to check out that lady's store where Siobhan got this from. Okay, so put that on there. And let's use one of these little flowers. Got that, and I've also got these. That might be pretty. We'll add a couple of these too. Okay. And we'll glue these down. They're very Victorian looking, aren't they? These cigar holders when you get them decorated. They just are very Victorian looking to me. And then we'll put one here. So there is one in mint green now. Jane March, hey! Glad you're here, sweetie. So there's 3 of them made, guys. This is the first one we did. The dangles. I may add some of this eyelash trim to the bottom of there as well, too. I like the way that looks. Hey, Angela! And then this is the one we just did in the mint green and turquoise. And there I've got that beautiful applique on the back. And then here is the pink one. A kind of a rose gold sort of theme I went with there. And it's got the beautiful sari bow and the flowers and the pearls. So those are the 3 that we've got done. So I hope you guys like those. I still have one more to do, and do we have time, do we think? Yeah, they're cigar tubes, Jane Marge. They're these. And the lids come off. These are very cool and so fun to alter. Really just super amount of fun. So they came like this, and then I gessoed and painted them with chalk paint. And then here we have them decorated. Yes, more. All right, we'll do the other one. You don't have to twist my arm. We'll do this one. They don't take too long, so we'll get on that one. Okay, let's do this one. We can do it. So we'll take the lid off, and we will get this one done fairly quickly because I do have some stuff I've got to get done this afternoon. Let me trim that. You can see these are a fairly quick project. Right, let me trim that. Probably the longest thing to do for these was to get these images done yesterday, but I just did them the day before and they just dried overnight. So, oh, thank you, Siobhan. She's put the link for the Saree ribbon, you guys. I think what I'm going to do is put the dangle on this first. It's trial and error, right? We'll do the dangle first, and then we'll add the laces. Where's the end of this? It's here somewhere. There it is. And I'm going to put some on this one too. I just like the way it looks. So remember, if anybody wants to come on live with me, shoot me a message. And the other thing I wanted to mention too, I got an email this morning from YouTube. Apparently the YouTube message system for private messaging is going to be no more as of July the 9th. So you're not going to be able to private message somebody on YouTube anymore. So that's kind of a drag. I think, you know, for me, I do use that messaging system, so that's not great. So you'll have to get a hold of me through email, and I have my email in the description box for anybody that wants to email me. But you can also get a hold of me on Facebook, of course, if you guys are on my friends list on Facebook, or you can send me an instant message on Google Hangouts, because I always have that open, my Google Hangout, because I instant message with a few people through Google Hangouts. So that's been fun. So there is ways to communicate, but I was surprised that YouTube is taking away the ability to private message. So yeah, not great, but what are you going to do? YouTube is always changing. So one more on here. Okay. There, I added the eyelash trim to the green one here. So let me add these now to this one. Aw, Angie, you can come on with me anytime, sweetheart. We're just sitting and crafting, girl. And do I have you on my Facebook? You can go live with me anytime, my dear daughter. That would be fun. You can make anything you like. You can even just sit and draw if you want. The whole idea is just for everybody to get to know everybody and just, just kind of hang out and craft. Right? Because that's what we all like to do. Hang out and craft. I might just leave just this one to just the eyelash trim. Okay, which one should I put on here? I think I'll use this one. I love how that looks. Oh, me. Oh, please. I promise I won't bite you, Angela. I promise. Yeah, check and make sure. If not, send me a friend request. And I'm under Kim Slade Fuller, SLADE-Fuller. Hey, Aristi. Yes, I would love it if you came on with me, Jordan. You know it. You're welcome anytime, darling. Okay, Angie, message me, girl. It's getting darker in here. I think we're going to have a thunderstorm this afternoon. We have been having a lot of thunderstorms here lately. All right, so I put this one on. And don't forget, if you guys want to join my Facebook group, it's just called Angel Dream Crafts on Facebook. Yeah, I can tell you, Joanne, it's super easy. Hi, Ray. It is super, super easy. Okay, this one I think I'm going to use the ivory colored GIMP Trim. And Julie carries this in her store, Craft Supplies for You, and you get 4 yards of the braided trim. Okay, Marina, I'll add you, hon, right after the class. Hey, Jamie. Jamie is Feisty Mom's Craft Room. Glad you're here, hon. I am altering cigar tubes. Yes, get your craft supplies from Miss Julie. She has the best laces and trims and charms, and yep. I've been working with Julie since 2012. So, it's been a bit addictive since way back then. And I was originally one of Julie's customers. That's how we met. So I was shopping with her before, I was even on her team. And yeah, we had our power out on the weekend. I know, but you got to go out if you're waiting for packages, right, Ange? Packages are important because they have good stuff in them. Okay, what do I want to put on here? What do I want to do? I have this really cute polka dot trim. So maybe we'll use some of this. I always take out more stuff than I need, because I never know what I want to use. Maybe I'll do, yeah, go around here a couple of times with the polka dot trim. I love this trim. Oh, you're still waiting for your heat gun, Siobhan? Oh my gosh. I hope it gets there soon. We'll have to do lots of embossing when you get your heat gun, girl. Absolutely. Yeah, I'm gonna do 2 rows of this really cute little polka dot trim from Julie's store. I love it. Which way is the top? That way. Okay, hon, hurry back. I understand the need for coffee. It's almost as great as the need for crafting supplies, right, guys? Oh my goodness, I have little fibers all over me from this eyelash trim. Okay, so that's where we're at. I still have some piece of this, so I think I'm gonna add this up to the top here because I just like the way that looks. Just move that down like that. We'll cut that little piece off. And then I will glue down these little bits here. Okay. All right, where did I put my lid? There it is. Then we'll get our pearls. I hope Julie gets this trim in again because I don't want to run out, but I fear I may soon. I have a bit more still, but it's a drag when you have like a favorite trim and then you run out of it and you can't get any more. All right, so I'm just going around here. Okay. So there we are with this one. Oh, you leaving, Crystal? So you need an interpreter, Angela, do you? Oh, are you going now to Carla? Okay, sweetie, thank you so much for coming by, though. And bye, Crystal. Thank you too. It was so good to see both of you. We're almost done anyway. Okay, let's do, I think we'll do the pink, the soft pink on this one with the Saree. So we'll do our bow. This was a perfect project to use this Saree trim on. Really, really perfect. And then we'll do this for the top. I just love that trim. Okay, so we're going to put the bow right here on the front. Oh, it's so pretty. I love the soft pink. I think I'm going to add a bit of bling now. Everything's better with bling, right? Okay, so little flower for the top. Okay. So there we have that one. So now what I'm going to do is get my bling out, and we will just add some bling, and then we're pretty much finished. So let me just get some bling here, and maybe some little clay flowers. Let's see what we got here. I like this one for this one. Some pink bling. Maybe some pink bling on this one too. And then for those two, probably this, a couple of these. Okay. This is how I store my bling. The lid is broken on this one, but I get these at the dollar store. And I just separate my bling, and then little clay flowers, doodad flowers, small cameos, things like that. So that's how I store that kind of stuff. Okay. Yeah, don't blow up your phone, Joanne. Yeah, you can get them at Dollarama, Joanne. So let's use these flowers here and these little flowers. And maybe that one. Okay. So just a couple of little finishing touches here. So we'll do this one first. And I'm using some bling. And where do I want to put that? I think I want to put that right there on the front at the top. Right there. So right on the top there. And then I've got some little clay flowers too, so I might add a couple of these just for a finishing touch. I'll put one here in the center of the bow. I love these little clay flowers. And these are also under nail art. And you get these on eBay as well. So you just type in clay flowers, nail art, and free shipping on eBay, and then that will come up for you. Okay, so this one, I want to put the bling in the center of the bow. And then I'm going to add a few of the clay flowers around the top here. And I usually buy these in like 50 or 100 pack because I go through so many of them, these little clay flowers. So there's that. You can see the little flowers at the top there and the bling. So there's that. And then now the two blue ones. So let's add some bling here. I think I like that right there at the top. Right there. And then I even have some in my favorite color, which is this beautiful sort of aqua color. Well, you know, he is growing up, but he's gorgeous, my grandson. So if you guys want to go over to Jordan's channel and see my beautiful grandson. One of my beautiful grandsons. I have two grandsons and two granddaughters. I'm going to put one of these here. Oops. Get on there. So there's what I did for this one. I added the bling here, and then I added a couple of the little clay flowers there, just going around on those little spots there. And then I added one to the center of the bow there. So that's that one. And then last but not least, we have this one. And I'm going to put the bling, I think, here this time in the middle of the bow. You had to have bling, I think. It's important. I don't think I'm going to add any clay flowers to this one. So there's what we have, guys. All done. So there is the mint green one, the bling and the dangles. And then I've got the flowers on the top. And then there's the light blue one. Super pretty. And then two in pink with some bling and dangles. And bling and dangles. Love it. So that is my project for today, guys. So I really hope that you like it. And if you want the images, the link to Angel Dream Crafts Facebook group is in the description box. Please come over and join us. And I always, like I said, I always post the images in there for you guys. And I twisted your arm to stay, did I, Angela? So they're going to be in the group later today, and don't forget to use the code in the description box down below for Craft Supplies for You for 25% off your order. So lots of things happen there, and yeah, like I said, if you guys want to come on live with me, just message me. You can message me on YouTube until July the 9th, and then YouTube is taking that ability away. So, but you can message me on Facebook under Kim Slade Fuller. I also have an Angel Dream Crafts business page that you can probably find me, or the group. So, and also my email is in the description box there too. It's angeldreamcrafts@gmail.com. You can message me there. So lots of ways to get a hold of me. Oh, you got a new printer, Angela? Cool. Aw, I'm glad you guys all came. This was so fun. But yes, I'm going to be having some surprise guests soon. So you guys need to stay tuned for that because we are going to be having lots of fun. So message me if you're interested in that or joining the Facebook group. So let me know what you guys think. And thank you all for coming. I have so much fun every Tuesday. So I'm glad you're here. And thank you to Siobhan for these beautiful cigar tubes. And I think I've still got some left, so I think I might Mod Podge a few too. But I'm super happy with how they came out, and I hope you like them too, Siobhan. So that's it for the moment, guys. Let me know what you think about everything. And like I said, if you need to get a hold of me, there's lots of ways to do it. So I will talk to you guys very, very soon. And I'm going to be back with some videos because I'm a little behind on the Pocket Challenge entries. So I've got to get those done. And there's still time to enter my challenge. It's on until the end of June. So if you guys want to enter the Pocket Challenge, let me know. You can also email me for my address or message me. Okay, so that's it, guys. Thank you all for coming, and I will be back soon. Take care, everybody. Mwah! Talk to you soon. Bye.